What is going on, everybody? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we're back with another banger. Early bird live stream, you guys. Um, wow, man, I'm at it, man. I'm at it again early. We got some things to talk about, though, man, for sure. I got a little bit of time, and I definitely want to address certain situations with you guys here on my live stream this morning. Um, oh, almost home. All right, I'm gonna go live with Black when he get home. Let me know soon as. So what's up, y'all? Smash that like button. But yeah, man, this guy Bob Arum has said some wild stuff this morning, man. No bullshit, man. This guy Bob Arum says that, Terence Bud Crawford is the successor, okay, of Sugar Ray Leonard, man. And it's crazy because how can you put both of these guys in the same sentence, man? You know what I mean? As of right now, do you guys think that, Terence Crawford is even remotely closer to Sugar Ray Leonard in his career? You know what I mean? Obviously, we know Terence Crawford did some amazing things at 140 pounds. We know that. You know what I mean? I'm not taking anything away from this guy, but for him to be the successor of, for Terence Crawford to be successor of Sugar Ray Leonard, do you guys think that maybe, he's going a bit too far? Smash that like button, you guys. Let's get these likes up, man. Do you guys think he's going a bit too far? I mean, because let's be honest, man. Sugar Ray Leonard did a lot in his career, man. He did an awesome job in his career. Hall of Fame career, without a doubt. Beat some really good names and solidified his legacy, with some marquee fights. Do I think he fought past his prime a little bit? Yes, but they all do, you know. The book has not been written on Terence Crawford yet. So we really don't know what he can do. You know what I mean? Or not what he can do. We really don't know what his complete body of work will look like. You know what I mean? We hope it's Earl Spence. We hope it's, Keith Thurman and some of the other fighters at the welterweight division that are very highly ranked. But we don't know, Who's to say Bob Arum, who's to say, Al Heyman even lets him fight those guys? You know what I mean? Terence Crawford is a very, very crafty and witty fighter. And I would love to see him in there, with the likes of Earl Spence, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, and now even Danny Garcia with that great win over Granados, which some of you guys picked to win. But I just truly believe, at the end of the day, that that Bob Arum is a bit delusional. Sometimes. I'm not even gonna lie, man. The guy comes out of the side of his neck, talking crazy, and I'm just like, wow, man, and people are cool with that shit. You know what I mean? Somebody's got to say something, and why not let it be me? So yeah, I had to report this stuff, man, and So yeah, I had to report this stuff. So yeah, another thing too in the news, you guys, which I reported yesterday, and I got a little bit of heat for it. Andy Ruiz, okay, Andy Ruiz is coming off of a pretty good knockout win over Devinchenko. Devinchenko's got a couple good names on his resume. But Andy Ruiz I think Andy Ruiz is a solid fighter, you guys. Andy Ruiz right now could possibly give any heavyweight problems. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna be honest with you guys, man. I'm not saying that Andy Ruiz is the best heavyweight in the division. No, I'm not saying that. But what I am gonna say is that that he is a really good fighter. You know what I mean? I will say that much. You know, I'm not going to take any credit away from him. I truly believe in his in what he's doing. And I just want to see that him. Y'all want to see him, you know, go on and do bigger and better things in the division right now, man. I think that right now, this guy is awesome for the sport. Not only do I think that Andy Ruiz is awesome for the sport, I think Andy Ruiz could possibly upset a couple heavyweights. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people might not be keen on Andy Ruiz right now, but you got to understand, Andy Ruiz actually has some of the craziest promotional problems, and guess who it is again? Bob Arum. I mean, this guy Bob Arum would just suck the life out of your career. I mean, some of those contracts that he signs, you know what I mean? You're just like, dude, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? And if you don't give him that last fight, or if you don't sign another contract, you might not get that last fight on your contract. You know? You might have to settle, you know, you might have to, you know, pay up some upfront money and stuff like that, man. But Bob Arum is a trip. Andy Ruiz, if I look at Andy Ruiz right now, you guys, and I size him up, you know, with a lot of the other heavyweights in the division, I think he's pretty good. You know, let's actually look at Andy Ruiz, and we're gonna go ahead and go down his resume right now. Okay, since the Joseph Parker mid-decision, okay, so what that means is I believe one judge had it a draw, or one judge had it for Andy Ruiz, and the other judge had it for, and the other two had it for Joseph Parker, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I know that it was a real close fight. And that was when both fighters were undefeated, okay? So this guy, Alex Demchenko, is a really good fighter. You know, he was 41-3 when Andy Ruiz fought him. Kevin Johnson is also, you know, back in his heyday, you know, was a pretty good fighter as well. But, you know, it's past his prime. As we all know, he's past his prime. You know, and then he fought a guy named Devin Vargas. Devin Vargas, I've never heard a lot about him. He is 20-4. But like I said, I think so far on his career, I think, you know, this guy, Alexander Demchenko, is one of the better names on his resume. Like I said, he was 41-3 or 41-4 when he fought him. He was ranked like the top, you know, 40 in the country. I mean, in the world, you know, top 40 in the world when he fought him. You know, Demchenko's coming off of a TKO loss. Brian Bye-Bye Jennings, that was in the 9th round. But Demchenko had some good points in that fight. Demchenko had some good points in that Brian Jennings fight. So, you know, I'm not gonna say Demchenko is just a walk in the park. If you don't have your shit together and you get in the ring with Demchenko, you will get hurt. Period. You know what I mean? Point blank, period. Okay. Let's see some of the other names he's fought. Adrian Garnot. Okay, Demchenko fought him. He was 14-0. He had one knockout. I mean, he got knocked out. He knocked him out, Demchenko knocked him out in the first round. And then he fought a guy named Malin Rakani. Excuse me, I'm butchering the name. That was a 10th round DQ. So maybe he did too many low blows. He was trying to get out of the fight. You know, that guy that got DQ'd, he just fought that guy Ejit Kebo. Okay, and that guy Ejit is actually a guy that, you know, a lot of fighters have been trying to fight, you know, because he's undefeated. But, you know, some people think that he's food for the heavyweight division. Okay, Derek Chisora, you know, he barely got by Derek Chisora. That was a mid-decision. So, you know, this guy has, you know, he's got Derek Chisora on his resume. That's about it. But, yeah, man, Andy Ruiz right now, he's a very short fighter for the heavyweight division. Andy Ruiz is probably maybe 6'2". They have on here that he's 6'2". I'm not sure if that's 100% correct. Andy Ruiz is a small heavyweight. Straight up. Andy Ruiz is a small heavyweight. There's no way around it, okay? But I want to see what he can do. I truly think that Andy Ruiz could possibly do some things in the heavyweight division. I know a lot of you guys are probably like, I don't know, you know what I mean? But I'm telling you guys, I think he's going to be pretty good. But as far as, what Bob Arum has said about the Terence Crawford situation as being Sugar Ray Leonard's successor, wow. I mean, obviously he thinks highly of his fighter. Joe 56 says Andy Ruiz put up a decent fight against Joseph Parker. Salute to Joe 56, man. So salute to Joe 56. But yeah, he did. He did pretty good. He did pretty good. Some people thought he won that fight, Joe. Some people thought he won that fight. Me personally, I think he could have went either way. But Joseph Parker versus Anthony Joshua, I like that fight actually. I'm not gonna hate on that fight. I like that fight. Would I want to see Luis Ortiz versus Anthony Joshua first? Yes. But I'm not gonna sit here and cry if if he doesn't if Anthony Joshua fights Andy Ruiz. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, damn, what about this fight? What about that fight? Andy Ruiz's only loss is to Joseph Parker, and that was controversial. So, you could possibly say he's undefeated, but in black and white, he's not. So, with that being said, you got, like I was saying, Terence Crawford. I want to see him. Who do you guys want to see him fight next? I'm going to be my personal pick for Terence Crawford next is I would love to see him fight a champion. I would love this. I wouldn't mind seeing Terence Crawford if he can't get any, if he can't get any, of the PBC names. What names are really out there for Terence Crawford to fight? There's not a lot of fighters over there. I think that's why Bob Arum did all of that extra shit, post-fight, Terence Crawford for Amir Khan. He was pretty much pleading to Al Heyman, like, look, we want to fight your fighters, okay? We want to fight your fighters. I tried to sue the shit out of you in 2015, but now everything's good, and I want to fight your fighters. That's what Bob Arum's doing right now. It's like, dude, you tried to sue the fuck out of Al Heyman, and now you want to do business with him. I think it's funny, and I think it comes full circle on the type of man that Bob Arum is. He's a bit delusional, for sure. But Terence Crawford is a hell of a fighter, and I take nothing away from that guy. But I do want to see Terence Crawford in there with a little bit of tougher opposition. I mean, come on, man. Amir Khan, come on, man. That's Danny Garcia's leftovers, and Amir Khan has been stretched by Canelo, Danny. He even got, he almost lost to Samuel Vargas. He got knocked down in that fight. He got hurt in that fight, you know what I'm saying? So James Kirkland making a comeback. He could fight, but James Kirkland fights at 154, 160-ish. I believe 154. James Kirkland definitely doesn't fight at 147, Joe 56. He's a bigger fighter, you know what I mean? But, James Kirkland's chin is suspect as hell, just like Amir Khan. That's why they both got iced. Ice, baby. Morning ice for James Kirkland and Amir Khan. It's a morning ice. Oh, shit. Smash that like button as soon as you guys come in here, man. Let's get these likes up, the visibility of the show up. AD says, what's up, Corey Lee? My G, big up to yourself every time. Thank you so much, my brother. Big up to you too, brother. Big up to you too, man, at all times, But yeah, man, who does Terence Crawford fight next, you guys, is the question, okay? And it's the question that, I'm trying to ask you guys. I'm trying to ask myself. I'm trying to figure out who could Terence Crawford fight next. I mean, you got a bunch of fighters out there, but obviously you got to see who's. Let's actually talk about the top 10 welterweights. Okay, let's go down memory lane. Let's talk about the top 10 welterweights. And let's see who is not with PBC in the top 10 of welterweights. AD Salute, he says, I want to see Crawford Spence, but I got a feeling it's going to be Brook. Well, I'm not mad at a Kell Brook fight. If they can't get any other fight, I'm not mad at Kell Brook fight. You know, I'm not mad at that fight at all, man. I really am not, man. I really am not. Let's go down to Terence Crawford. Let's see what's up. All right, here we go. The top 10 at welterweight, you guys. Number 10, Amir Khan. Number 9, Sergey Lipinets. Number 8, Kudorotilu Abadukovu. I've never heard of that. I've seen him in the top 15 rankings, but I've never seen him fight before. So, yeah. Hey, he could always fight Thulaney. Thulaney is the IBO champion. He's ranked number 15. You know? Then you got guys, let's just do the top 20. Thomas Delorme, 20. Omar Figueroa Jr. is 19 in the world. Jamal James is 18. Andre Berto, Saddam Ali, Thulaney, and Bing. I've actually interviewed Thulaney and Bing. He's the IBO champion of the world at welterweight. He actually got some pretty good wins on his resume so far. You know, he beat Diego Chavez, and then he beat and then he beat Gonzalez. So he beat, you know, former world champions or contenders. So he's definitely, you know, doing his thing over there in South Africa. Salute to Thulaney. Luna says either Kell Brook or Mean Machine. Oh, okay. Joe 56 says if he can't get a fight against someone at 147, do they look at trying to get someone at 154? Possibly at a catchweight. Possibly. They might. You never know. You never know. But, okay, so right here you got, David Ajanesian. I heard of that name. How many losses does this guy got? This guy got 3 losses. Oh, he just beat somebody that was 27-0 for the EBU European welterweight title. So, hey, you get on, you make a name for yourself when you beat a guy 27-0. But this guy lost to a couple guys, but yeah, man, I want to see Terence Crawford in there. I wouldn't mind seeing Terence Crawford in there with, Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman's number 7 in the world in the welterweight division. I don't know how BoxRec has you guys, Danny Garcia, and Manny Pacquiao ahead of Keith Thurman. Moment of silence. Okay. I'm just like, what? Like, what the fuck? Like, are you kidding me right now? They have Yordenis, Ugas, and Danny Garcia and Manny Pacquiao ahead of, you guessed it, Keith Thurman, you guys, which is crazy. I mean, which is crazy. I mean, come on, man. Why are you doing that to that man like that, man? That man is a good fighter, man, Smash that like button when you guys come in here, man. Luna in the chat says inactivity plus he looked like crap his last fight. Who looked like crap their last fight, Luna? Salute to Luna in the chat. What's happening? But yeah, man, I really truly believe right now, you guys, that Terence Crawford needs to fight one of the champions, man. Come on, man. Enough's enough, man. When do we see a fucking when do we see a great fight out of Terence Crawford? What about Terence Crawford versus Adrian Broner? I'll pay for that. I'll pay for that. That build up to that fight would be awesome, man. I would love that build up to that fight, dog. Terence Crawford versus AB. Oh man, that shit would be awesome. Could you imagine the build up to that fight? Oh man, it would just be so awesome, man. So awesome. So awesome. So awesome. You know? But I just think right now that Terence Crawford is in a space right now where, you know, he's got to figure out some things. You know, he's got to figure out, you know, he's got to figure out who is he going to fight next. You know, and, you know, can Bob Arum even get, do you guys think that Bob Arum can even get Terence Crawford these fights that he wants? I mean, let's be honest, man. You know, let's be honest. You know, I mean, I don't see how he can get the Danny Garcias of the world, you know, the Sean Porters of the world, okay, the Earl Spencers of the world, the Keith Thurmans of the world. Those are 4, you know, top 10 fighters, and really some of the only significant fights that are out there right now for Terence Crawford. And I don't think he can get any of those fights. Straight up. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think Al Heyman is going to let this dude get any of those fights. Luna in the chat. Salute to Luna in the chat. He says Crawford versus Spence is never going to happen. I'm not going to say never, but I will say that fight is at least 2020 away. That fight is definitely not going to happen this year, in my personal opinion. I just don't got that fight happening this year, you know. I really don't. I really don't. I mean, I want to see that fight happen. I really want to see that fight happen, but I just don't think it's going to happen. You know, I really don't think it's going to happen. You know, for a number of reasons, you know. One being that, you know, Al Heyman, you know, invested a lot of money into his fighters. You know, you got to look at the business side of this shit too, you guys. Okay? Al Heyman invested millions into Danny Garcia, millions into Earl Spence, millions into Mikey Garcia, Keith Thurman, definitely Sean Porter. Come on, that fight against you guys maybe had 3,500 people in the attendance. Okay? He paid Sean Porter $1 million, I think, for that fight. I mean, come on, man. You know? But that's called an investment. You know? Sean Porter won, which some people thought he didn't. But how could you see you guys winning for just the business side of it? I'm sorry, man. I just didn't see. Even if he won, even if we all agreed, like, look, you guys won. You guys beat the shit out of Sean Porter. He won. He's a fucking excellent fighter. You know, he definitely got that win. 7-5, 8-4. He got that win. In my personal opinion, I just don't see there's no way him getting that win, man. It's so much business behind this, okay? And a prime example, look at Charlo versus Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison got that win, but look at his brother. A lot of people said that Cornball beat, you know, Jamal Charlo. He didn't get that win. You know how much money was on stake if Cornball would have beat Charlo? I mean, his stock would have went down instantly. You know, obviously his stock is still pretty high because he won and he got the decision. But come on, man. We all know Charlo lost that Cornball fight, man. Fuck out of here with that shit, man. And if you a fanboy, fuck you. You know what I mean? Straight up. This is just what it is, what it is. A lot of fanboys out here, man. DJ Black Charm Music in the building, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Crypto Colors. The Rich Gang is in the building. He says, yeah, Corey, what's up? Oh, yeah, Joe 56. I still ain't forget about that Adrian Granados pick, man. Joe 56. Come on, man. Come clean. Let the world know why you picked Adrian Granados and why you thought Danny Garcia was over the hill, which he clearly was not over the hill. Okay? Okay? Danny Garcia put on a better performance against Adrian Granados than Sean Porter Adrian Broner, and Amir Iman. Okay? All good fighters. Some world champions right now. Just saying. Just saying, dog. You know? When you pick them good, I'll call you out on it. But when you pick them bad, I'll call you out on that too, man. So you got to eat your crow today, my brother. Today is the day. You've been ducking that crow, that pot of stew, okay, that crow. I'm serving it up on a platter for you today. Here you go. It's all good, though, man. I get picks wrong, too, man. People still won't let me get over the Mikey Garcia pick. It's all good, though, man. Black Charm Music, salute. He says, I think Terence Crawford should fight Danny before they do a torch passing. Horn Khan is not for torch passing. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, and that's another thing too, man. How much credit do we give Terence Crawford for beating Jeff Horn? And for beating Amir Khan? I mean, how much credit do we give him? How much? And at 147, who has the better resume? Shawn Porter, Earl Spence, or Terence Crawford? I'll let you guys decide. I'll wait. Salute to everybody that's in the building this morning, man. I really salute that, man. Because I normally don't go live in the mornings, but you guys have showed up, you know. You guys have definitely showed up. Let me see what you guys talking about in the chat. Keith Thurman has. Oh, you said Keith Thurman has the best resume, DJ Black Charm. Explain that. Because he got wins over Shawn Porter and Danny Garcia? Or what? What's your basis behind that? Are those the two wins that you're talking about? Shawn Porter fights everybody. He always ready for smoke. Yeah, but come on, Crypto. Crypto Colors, come on, bruh. We got to call a spade a spade. He was not ready for that Earl Spence work. Come on, before he became world champion, he was not ready for that Earl Spence work. Come on, bro. Especially those, Porter and Danny. Okay, so you think Keith Thurman has the best resume at 147? Keith Thurman. You're thinking Keith Thurman right now has the best resume at 147. Crypto Color says he got a little scared. Spence, laugh out loud. You right. I mean, I'm just being honest. You know how Future said, and I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Enough's enough, you guys. Enough is enough with the biasness and the fanboyness. You know? We got to call a spade a spade. And not only do we got to call a spade, you guys, but we've got to, you know, if a fighter is dead wrong and a fighter's not fighting a fighter and it can't be made, you know, like, let's be honest. Shawn Porter could have fought Earl Spence, okay? Before Earl Spence fought Mikey Garcia, he did not want to. That is the problem behind that, okay? Oz Luna says Porter struggled versus you guys. Gernot. Oh, damn. Luna in the chat says Shawn Showtime Porter struggled versus you guys, Granados, and he says Crawford's better than Porter. Okay, so Luna, let me ask you this: what happens in a Shawn Porter versus Terence Crawford fight? Did Shawn Porter get knocked out, or unanimous decision for Terence Crawford? Because obviously you're gonna pick Terence Crawford. I can tell by the way you're saying it. You know? But who thinks that Shawn Porter is even a threat at 147? I mean, they're all... I'm not going to say... I mean, yeah, but still, I mean... I just can't pick Shawn Porter against Keith Thurman again. I can't pick Shawn Porter against Terence Crawford. And I damn sure can't pick Shawn Porter against Earl Spence. Sean Porter gets ice babied by Earl Spence. Okay? Joe 56 says Porter is having a hard time making 147. So is Danny, from what I'm hearing. They're saying, how hard is it for you to make 147, Danny? You know, he's saying on a 1 to 10, he's saying a 9. Not only is Sean Porter and Danny Garcia having a hard time making 147, Earl Spence has said it numerous times he's having a hard time making 147. Okay, so, you know, these guys out here, bro, I'm telling you guys right now, man, it's hard making them weights, man. Oz Luna says Porter doesn't have Mikey's skills and defense. Spence stops Porter. Yeah, I think he does too, bro. Luna, you're dead on about that, man. Crypto Color says Sean's good, but this ain't football. Laugh out loud. He gets iced by top dogs. Yes, ice season has officially started. Oh, I'm up early, man, with you guys, man. You guys got me tripping this morning, man. It's just funny as hell. I got to get me something to eat in a minute, though, man. I ain't had breakfast yet. Yeah, about to send a link. You guys, I'm about to go on Black Horseman Promotions live stream. Okay, if you guys haven't, go subscribe to my brother. I believe it's, let me see what channel. It's either UGC Boxing Channel or Black Horseman Promotions Boxing Channel. One or the other. We're going to have some debates tonight, this morning, you guys. Do you guys want to see me ice Black Horseman in a debate? Hey, man, but still, we do agree on that. Vada or nada, though, man. So, hey, look, man, we want a clean sport. We got to clean it up. It's going to take me, you, and the rest of everybody in this chat to clean up the sport. You know, we got to get a clean sport, you guys. We got to get a clean sport. Crypto Color says Sean's good, but yeah. Luna says Porter doesn't have Mikey Garcia's skills and defense. Spence stops Porter. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Porter gets iced by Spence. I'm telling you. I'm telling you guys, man. I'm telling you some real shit right now. It's up to you guys to listen to me or not. Okay? Come on, man. You know? A lot of you guys are picking just, damn, Corey, you win. I just got up early, birds gets the worm, laugh out loud. Hey, look, you see my brother ain't with me. No Kevin this morning, y'all. He was homesick. Remember yesterday's live stream, y'all? My brother Kevin is homesick. Shit crazy as hell, dog. Shit crazy as hell. Coy, are you going to stream the next fight? Yeah, man. You know what, man? I want to apologize to you guys too, man. Because I haven't been giving you guys quality live streams for the fights. This weekend coming up, man, I'm going to sit my ass at home. I'm going to give you guys a full dedicated live stream like I used to do, okay? With the TV in the back, people jumping on, guests on, in and out the show. You know what I mean? I'm going to give you guys the 6 month ago live streams where they were fire, where I had other people on, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So there's some awesome fights this weekend, you guys. The Regis Progress versus Relic fight, that's going to be an awesome fight. And then you have, I believe you have Tete versus Donaire. That's going to be a banger. I can't wait, though, man. I think it's going to be a good fight, man. I really do. I have Tete the slight edge. I think Tete could possibly even stop Donaire if Donaire is not ready for that reach. Okay. But Tete, I believe, has been stopped before, so that chin could be a little vulnerable, you guys. It'll be a good fight. Not only that, we'll see about the Regis Progress fight. I'm picking Regis Progress by possible knockout, obviously. But that's another fight that could go either way. We just gotta wait and see, you guys. I think both fights are gonna be really good, man. I think both fights are gonna be really, really good. We just gotta wait and see, though, man. I truly believe right now that Crypto Color says, and who AJ is going to fight now? Well, it's looking like Anthony Joshua is going to fight Andy Ruiz, you guys. What do you guys think about that fight? You got to understand, man. Andy Ruiz is a hell of a fighter, man. And a lot of people think that he won that fight against his only loss against Joseph Parker. Some people still to this day think Andy Ruiz won that fight, okay? Because let's be honest, Joseph Parker didn't do anything, phenomenal. Like, you're like, oh shit, did you see that left hook? No, it wasn't that type of fight. It was a boring, I ain't gonna say it was boring. I take that back. The Anthony Joshua versus Joseph Parker fight was boring. But, that fight, the Parker versus Ruiz was a little bit better entertaining. But, it definitely wasn't no fight of the year. Luna says, who would win, Ruiz versus Miller? I got Ruiz. Miller off the juice and a clean Miller, I got Ruiz every day of the week, twice on Sundays. Bet me. Bet me. Bet me. That clean Mexican can fight. I'm telling you, man. That's a clean fucking Mexican, and he can fight. Okay? From what I can see, he's not on any of that bullshit that Jarrell Miller's on. Okay? And who's to say Jarrell Miller's isn't even a top 10 heavyweight off the juice? When he's not on the juice. When he's off of it. I think Jarrell Miller gets iced off of the juice. Yes. It's ice season and definitely stretch season for Jarrell Big Baby Miller against any of the champions. Only person Jarrell Miller probably can beat that's a quote-unquote champion is probably, fuck is his name? The WBA regular champion, Emmanuel Char. But he ain't really that good, Crypto Color, he got iced by Klitschko way back when. I remember when he went to the press conference and called out Klitschko and got the fight too. What happened to the days, you guys, where fighters actually pulled up on other fighters at the motherfucking press conference? Like, yeah, I want you next. What's up? Charles Hatley did it to Charlo. Manuel Char did it to Klitschko. But we just don't see that a lot anymore, We really don't. But I think that's a very good, that's very good, though, for the sport, for guys to pull up on other guys in the press conference. Remember, the infamous line of Keith Thurman, because Paulie was at the press conference, okay? Paulie was at the post-fight press conference, and he said, look, Keith Thurman said when Paulie Malignaggi was a champion before he fought Adrian Broner, got that split decision loss, which some people thought he won. Paulie Malignaggi, I don't know if he was being an analyst or what he was doing in the press conference, but Keith Thurman's infamous words was, you better not duck me, son. You better not duck me, son. That came from Paulie Malignaggi being at the press conference. So I just think it really spices up things when other fighters come to this press conference. And it takes a lot of balls. I'm not going to lie. Calling out a fighter, not knowing how it's going to go. In front of all of the media and stuff like that. Because that's what Manuel Char did. Manuel Char walked right into that press conference, like he was the goddamn fighter. Like he was the fighter. David Haye did it too. Hey, David Haye did it. Remember when David Haye iced Derek Chisora in the fucking press conference and hit him with the bottle? Boom. Almost knocked that dude top off. No bullshit, man. This shit was just memorable moments at the press conferences, man. And it's happened time and time and time and time again before, But it's just like, I feel like boxing is becoming a different sport now, man. Everything is social media, calling out people on social media. What happened to the guys calling out people in the press conferences? Going to the dude's fights and calling his motherfucking ass out. Like, what's up? I want all the smoke. What's up? So, yeah, but I'm going to head off. Let me get up off here, you guys. I did a 40-minute early bird live stream, you guys. 40 minutes of pure morning live streams, you guys, okay? Thank you guys so much for checking in. You guys can check me in about 10 to 15 minutes on Black Horseman Promotions live stream. I will go over there for a little bit, check him out, see what's going on with him over there. But yeah, man, thank you guys so much for checking in today, man. The fights this weekend: Progress versus Relic, Tete versus Donaire, I believe, and I think it's gonna be some pretty good fights this weekend, man. So I'll check you guys on the next live stream. I will do my afternoon regular live stream. So I'll catch you guys in a little while, man, with some new breaking